I've always prided myself on being a rational person. As a paranormal investigator, I've debunked hundreds of so-called hauntings. But what happened at the old Blackwood Manor? It changed everything. It was supposed to be a routine investigation. A family claimed their house was haunted. Nothing I hadn't heard before. As I set up my equipment, I couldn't help but smirk at their wild tales of moving objects and ghostly whispers. It's probably just the house settling. Old pipes can make strange noises. The first night was uneventful, just as I expected. But on the second night, things started to change. It began with a cold spot. Not unusual in old houses, I told myself. Then came the whispers. Probably just the wind, right? But when I saw the chair move across the room on its own, I couldn't explain that away. My heart was racing. This couldn't be happening. There had to be a logical explanation. I checked for wires, for hidden mechanisms. Nothing. As night fell on the third day, the activity intensified. The temperature dropped dramatically. My breath came out in visible puffs. Objects began to fly across the room. Books, vases, even a small table. I tried to remain calm, to find a rational explanation, but fear was creeping in. And then, I saw it. A figure, translucent and ethereal, standing at the end of the hallway. Our eyes met, and in that moment, everything I thought I knew crumbled away. The entity moved towards me, its form shifting and distorting. I wanted to run, but I was frozen in place. As it came closer, I could feel an overwhelming sense of sorrow and anger. It reached out, its hand passing through my chest. In that instant, I felt its pain, its history, decades of suffering and injustice. And then, as quickly as it appeared, it vanished, but the truth remained. The supernatural was real. I spent the rest of the night in a daze, trying to process what had happened. When morning came, I packed up my equipment with shaking hands. Just some old pipes and a drafty house. Nothing to worry about. But as I drove away, I knew my life would never be the same. How could I go back to debunking hauntings when I knew the truth? Now I can't unsee what I've seen. I can't unfeel what I felt. I'm no longer a skeptic. I'm a believer. And let me tell you, it's a terrifying thing to believe. Because now, every creaking floorboard, every whisper of wind, it could be something more. Something beyond our understanding. And the scariest part? I know it's out there, waiting for the next person who doesn't believe. So if you ever find yourself in a supposedly haunted house, remember my story. And whatever you do, don't discount the impossible.